This is our glute and hamstring activation. We're gonna start off on our back, toes pointed straight ahead, lift it up so the weight's on my heels. I'm gonna bridge up, squeeze the glutes, pause at the top, and control it back down. Bridge all the way up, lock out the hips, and control it back down. I'm working 10 reps there. Next, I'm going to single leg bridge. I got my knee up, toe up, I'm bridging up and pause. Bring it back down. 5 reps with a pause, and then we're gonna work 5 where we're coming up fast, down slow. So we're up fast, control it back down. Up fast, control it back down. Every time I touch the ground, I'm popping up. 5 controlled, and then 5 with that fast to slow. You finish those, going into the hamstring work. Arms are out to the side. I'm going cross body, reach here, and I turn my head the opposite way. So I kick my leg this way, I turn my head opposite. I'm bringing that foot all the way over and across the body. 5 reps on each. Then we're going straight ahead. Arms out to the side, bring it up. 5 with a pause. So all the way up, pause at the top, and then 5 fast, kicking them out. From there, we're bringing the knee up to the chest. From this, I'm locking the knee all the way out. 2 seconds, bring it back down. Lock it out, 2 seconds, bring it back down, and then 5, continuous. Hit that on both sides. The last drill is for the hip flexor. So I'm here, I'm bringing it up, knees up, and I'm gonna push down and hold. 1, 2, 3, release. Bring it back up, push. 1, 2, 3, release, and bring it back. 5 of those on each side to finish it out, get everything ready to go. The next exercise that we're gonna work is backward dorsiflexion. So I'm working on the ankle mobility and sitting back through the ankle and through the shin. I'm gonna start off walking back here, drive down, flex at the ankle, and then walk back into the next step. Drive down, flex it, walk back. Every 3 steps here, I'm hitting a stretch and I'm holding for 2 seconds at the bottom on each one. After I take that for 10 yards, I'm gonna do a backwards reach walk. So I'm gonna reach back and balance, reach, balance. Every time, getting good balance before I go into my next step. Then I'm going into a jump, so a single leg jump, working backwards, jump and stick, jump and stick, jump and stick. Every time, balance, moving back. Finish it out. Kneeling hip and groin stretch. So I'm gonna start off from this position right here. I'm gonna open the hip out to the side, lean onto the hip, stretch the hip, stretch through the groin, and relax and bring it back. Same thing, lean into it. I'm keeping this foot up flat on the ground so I get a little bit of ankle work as well, and then rock back up. Walking hamstring series. I'm gonna start this one out with world's greatest stretch. Big lunge step, elbows coming all the way down toward the heel. I'm gonna rotate, eyes follow the hands up to the top, bring the elbow back down, and then rock back, stretching that hamstring behind the knee. Come up, take a step, I'm into the next rep, elbow down again, right there to the heel, rotate to the top, bring it back, rock back, stretching the hamstring behind the knee. Taking that 10 yards. Into the next one, I'm going into a quarter squat, hug the knee up, and then sit back, grab the toe, and pull to stretch the calf. Into the next one, quarter squat down, hug the knee up, sit back, opposite arm, grab, and stretch the calf. I'm hitting that for 10 yards. To finish it out, I'm going to hamstring march, working good arm action, finger spread, elbows back, all the way up, full extension, 1 step into the next step, stretching the hamstring from the hip. All right, after the dynamic hamstring warm-up, we're going into what we call a reflex hamstring. So it's gonna be a little bit more explosive, a little bit faster through that hamstring muscle group. Same march, but now here in the march, we're gonna reflex and bring it down fast off the ground. So I'm kicking up and then snap down into the ground. It's all about how fast I get to the top and snap it back to the bottom. I'm working my arms up, and pulling the elbows back every time. Double arm action with that hamstring reflex off the ground. I'm working that for 10 yards. Then we're gonna go into what we call skip rhythm hamstring. So I'm going through that same hamstring kicking motion, but I'm gonna start on a bounce, 3 bounces, up and down. 3 bounces, up and down. So kind of hit 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Finishing, I'm going into straight, continuous hamstring skip, chest up, good arm action, coming back. A march series. We're gonna start this off with a fast A march into a pause, working on a good knee up, toe up position with the arm action. So I'm walking forward, every 3 steps I'm gonna drive up fast and pause. Drive up and pause. It's all about how quick can I hit that trigger and get into that knee up, toe up position. The second exercise, we're emphasizing the down and the reflex off the ground. So now I'm going into my march, but I'm going up fast, down fast. Drive up fast, down fast. Syncing up the arm action and striking the ground as I come down. One more time, up and down. The last one in the progression, skip rhythm, a skip. So I'm gonna start with a bounce up here on my toes, and then I'm inching forward, up fast, down fast, up, down, up, down, up, down, and finish it. A skip into an A skip power. So we're gonna start off traditional A skip, quick touch off the ground, knee up, toe up, and then work it into a power step where now I'm working for distance, double touch off the ground, and long on the back leg. So start off regular A skip, I'm here, knees up, toes up, work a good arm action, and then take it into a double, a little more distance, drive it up. Single leg quick exchange, I'm gonna work from a hop with a knee up, toe up position, and then drive fast, 1, 2, off the ground. So I'm starting off here, knees up, toes up, get into a hop, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Finish my reps, I'm gonna walk it out, switch to the other side, reset, knee up, toe up, get into a bounce, fast 2-step off the ground. Every time I get to the top, I'm holding that position and as fast as I can off the ground in those 2 steps. Ankling, also called quick steps. This drill is all about getting your feet firing off the ground fast and syncing it up with fast arm action. To start off, I'm gonna be lined up on the toes. I'm gonna fall forward into it and then get my feet buzzing as fast as I can. So I'm starting right up here, up on the toes, fall into the rep, and then short and fast, fast arms, fast feet. Walk it out for 5 yards, and then repeat. Acceleration 2-step bound. So this is gonna be like a traditional bounding exercise, but what I'm gonna do is add an extra hop before I hit my bounce. So it's gonna be 2 on the left to 2 on the right, 2 on the left to 2 on the right. Here's what it looks like. 5 yards of speed to build into it, just to help get some rhythm. I'm gonna jog into it, and then hop, down, hop, down. Half kneeling start. For the setup position in this one, I want to make sure this foot's flat on the ground. That gives me room to lean on it later on. Then I'm taking my arms and I'm setting up opposite arm, opposite leg with the elbow pulled back. Once my arms are set, I'm gonna lean onto that front leg, loading up the balls of my foot and 45 degrees pointed forward at the shin. From this position, I can jump out and attack into the sprint. I need to make sure that I have my weight forward and emphasize jumping off the front leg. So one more time, foot's flat, arms are cocked back, leaning in on it, and then I jump out, push, and start. Push-up start. We're gonna work this push-up start kind of in a 2-phase call. So it's gonna be a set to a go, which means we're gonna pop up straight into the start position on the set, and then go, we're sprinting out straight ahead. So I'm gonna be on my chest right here. If I know I'm going left foot in front, I'm coming set, go, and I'm driving and bursting out. Make sure you're alternating legs on the reps so you practice a sprint with each leg forward. So one time full go, I'm down here on my chest, thinking up on the set, go, and finish. Barrel roll start. I'm gonna go from a 4-point stance, hit a quick barrel roll, pop up, sprint 10 yards. You can also make sure that you're working this drill on both sides, so it's not always the same side you're rolling to when you start. Alternate them back and forth. All right? So I'm gonna start off here, 4-point stance, quick roll, up and start. Backward roll over start. I'm gonna be on the ground, on my back, flat to the ground, roll to the side, pop up, and sprint. As always, make sure you're working this drill to both sides. If I'm rolling to my left, then I want to pick my right leg up as I roll over. So I'm starting here on my back, as fast as I can, I'm going to flip over, up, and finish.